Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Minuteman Productions. I know it's been a while since I've done a 511 bag video, so here's another one for you. This is my bug out bag update video. I've had a video of this bag before with the whole bug out bag setup, and now I've pretty much gotten everything I need that I've wanted for the bag for a long time. Basically, everything in the list has been checked off, maybe except for a better first aid kit. I sort of have a minimal first aid supply right now, but back to the point, this bag has everything I need now. The problem is it's too damn heavy for me. Um, it's at least 25 to 30 pounds, and I can barely carry it up and down the stairs. So, unless I want to turn into Superman overnight, this bag is not going to work for me in this current setup. Um, who knows? Maybe I need to hit the gym. I'm like 140 pounds, 5'11", 5'11", and I've not trained in carrying heavy rucksacks like this. I've not been in the military, none of that. So for me, I need to carry a lighter bag. That's just the realistic scenario that I'm dealing with here. And of course, I'm doing my own physical training to, carry a heavier bag. But anyway, I'm not going to go through all the pockets in this because that'll take 5 hours. I'm just going to go through the basic setup and give you an idea of what I have in there. But like I said, it's pretty much everything that I would possibly want. Trying to be realistic, trying to get rid of things that I don't need, especially heavy, bulky items. I found out that it's a real challenge to come up with a good bug out bag that has everything you need, but is still light enough to where you can carry it around without a problem. So, without further ado, I'm rambling on here. Let's get on with the tour. And I've got a special, I don't want to say surprise, but it's the hallmark of the bag that I finally gotten. So here we go. So up front I have the Shove It gear set. So it's got the beaver tail. The front pocket I've got first aid stuff. I need to beef this up a lot. This is sort of just, this is not even a complete first aid kit. So that's the one thing that I really need to finalize here. Open up the beaver tail. I've got this Adventure Medical Kit, basic first aid kit, Israeli bandage, which I actually don't know how to use. I need to learn how to use that. Gloves, mechanics gloves. I like to keep things, in a camouflage type of color. Doesn't have to be camouflage pattern, but if it's like an earth tone, that's what I like better. This is heavy duty gloves for handling firewood and doing heavy duty stuff, because these will rip. So these are more like, everyday gloves or whatever. A couple of N95 masks for that Chinese virus out there, the Kung Flu. Excuse the dog hair. There's a million dog hairs on this, or there was, and I was able to get most of them off. Put a little carabiner here, just because. Use your 511 patch here. And here I keep a 33 round Glock mag. My Glock's in my other bag. My clothes bag for the bug out bag scenario. For the bug out scenario, I haven't talked about this before. I have two bags. This is the bag that I'm going to carry for my survival kit, and then I have another bag with all my clothes and my guns, so that I can grab both bags out the door if I need to leave my house in an emergency. And then I can change later with the secondary bag that I have and, put my guns on me and stuff. So but there is a space for the Glock down here. There's a holster, Velcro holster, and it carries the magazine as well. So that's it for that. That's the concealed carry pocket. Down here, I keep nothing, because if I was putting stuff down there, it would restrict the main compartment size or capacity. So, I mean, usually I would have gloves or beanies down there, so, you know, quick access items for, like, you know, winter clothes if you need to get to it in a hurry. Up here is my navigation pocket. Again, I keep it easily accessible, like the gloves pocket down here, like I was talking about a second ago. The navigation pocket is easily accessible. I don't have to go rummaging through my whole bag just to get, you know, specific items that I need. So here's a compass, a notebook, a Write in the Rain notebook. Just one notebook. Earbuds. Funny thing, these are actually the same exact earbuds from the Book of Eli. Denzel Washington has these the red Dre Beats ones. That's a really cool movie if you haven't seen it. Book of Eli. It's like a, you know, apocalypse movie where the guy's got a bug out bag. There's a lot of cool things to learn from that movie. If you're learning about survival. And I even took his exact outfit: the green jacket, the tan pants. Pretty badass. You got to see it. What else do I have in here? Forgot what these are called. These signaling. They're not mirrors. They're like. I'm trying to think of the word. Magnifying glass. Duh. It's like a magnifying glass. You know, survival. There's an acronym there. Pretty cool. Made for signaling, and I don't know if you can start a fire with that. Probably not. Ranger beads. I've got a mechanical pencil in here. And signaling mirror. And that's it for that pouch. Into the main compartment. Food rations. This is pretty heavy. Got a baby sack. This is like a bathroom kit, so I've got shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, shaving razor, floss, shampoo, shower gel, contact lenses. Everything fits in this little bag, so it's pretty neat. I even got a Victorinox nail cutter in here. So. It's like a 5-star Ritz hotel in this little bag here. So. Water canteen. This is from Pathfinder. Gray bearded green beret. Turned me onto this. Check out his channel. He's good. So this is like a stove, canteen, and a little cup. You can boil water. Down at the bottom, I've got a multicam poncho, so I can set up a tent with this. On the very bottom of the bag, I have a OD green sniper's cloak. So the idea with this is, if I'm sniping with my 1022 in the prone position, I can throw this over me and that'll provide camouflage, but I can still see through this. And so I think they call it like a sniper's something, like a sniper's hide or a sniper's cloak. But that's pretty badass. So, and you can use this doubles as like a warmth item, you know, for like a cold environment. Like you can use it as a scarf or whatever, or a turban. This is the admin gear set. Same color as the outside. Random stuff in here. I've got a, what is this? A water pouch from Life Straw, I think it is. Or the Sawyer. The Sawyer Mini comes in this sometimes. Petzl headlamp. Sawyer water filter. This is a lighter in a Exotac waterproof sleeve. Now I need to pull it out. These pockets are really nice for organizing stuff. This is a blade sharpener. Got a little Phoenix E01 on a little carabiner clip. So if I'm at night, I can see the inside of my bag. This is a handle for the stove, the cup lid, water purified tablets, salt packets, a bunch of plastic bags for carrying stuff, carrying water. So I want to keep this panel pretty slim because I don't want it to take up too much space. Everything in this bag, every placement of every item has been carefully thought out with way too much detail. Here's a full bottle of water here, Life Water. I like these bottles. They're really nice and sturdy, and they're long, but they carry a lot. This is a liter. And if you're in a hot desert, it's probably a good idea to carry another one of these bottles in here. But I had so much stuff I couldn't carry another bottle, which sucks. So I live in Southern California, so it's the desert. It's hotter than hell. Survival candle, wrapped in a Ziploc bag. Emergency blanket. I don't die in the woods. I think I've got 2 of these in here. I've got this special paracord that has fishing wire, other stuff, survivor cord, check it out. Another survival candle. I think that's it. I've got a lot of stuff in the front as I struggle to put this stuff back in here. Trying to make this video quick, so I don't want to bore you here. This is a fire kit, so I've got, I forgot what you call these, but they're like little cubes for fire starting. They're like little cotton swabs, but they're made for starting fires. Bic lighter, never have too many of those. I have 2 Bic lighters in here. And then some waterproof matches. In the hidden compartment, I have a Bible for some reading material, and I have my passport. This little Bible. Just like Book of Eli, he carries a Bible with him. That's the Book of Eli. I don't know how you're going to see this on camera. Sorry, my film crew is just me, myself, and I here, so. Okay, moving along. This is the large interior panel. Zips down both ways. There's 2 rows of rubber straps, basically, or elastic straps, so you can carry stuff horizontally. So I've got the Altoids tin with nothing in it, I think. I've got, okay, hold on. This is like a packet of metal cards that have, it's called a Ready Man Pocket Survival card. You can build a stove out of it. There's fish hooks in it. Pretty cool. Oh, check it out. I've got face paint with electrical tape wrapped around it. I've got a little fishing kit. I've got a straw for the Life Straw thing, or the Sawyer Mini. A roll of toilet paper. Bug spray. It's amazing I was able to carry all this in here. I have a huge fire rod with paracord wrapped on the end of it, like a keychain thing. And I have a kitchen set with a spoon, a fork, and a knife embedded in the fork too, or the spoon. So that's pretty cool. You can see that there on camera. Sorry, I don't feel like pulling everything out because, you know, it's going to take forever. This video is already dragging on, so bear with me here. We're getting to the good part. There's 2 pockets on the sides here, sort of hidden away. In here, I just keep the buckles that I took off from here. I think it was. I can't remember where these go. No, I took these buckles down from here so they can carry this gear set easily. I've done a video on that, so check that out. And yeah, I don't carry anything else in there. It's going to take too much room for the water bottle. This side, I have some stuff in here. 2 little chem lights. I have these stakes. What are these called? The MSR groundhogs. These are like really lightweight stakes to make a tent. And I think that is it for that pocket. Again, I'm trying to keep it simple. Okay. Let's get to the SBR rifle case portion of the SBR rifle case section here. I have a Ruger 1022 takedown with a Magpul FDE stock. The barrel comes green like that. No front sights. Threaded for suppressor. It's got a, I think that's a heat shield or just for weight savings. And I have a Vortex scope on it. What's the name of it? Vortex? Might be wrong. It's the Crossfire 2x7. So this rifle originally had the black stock, so I put this Magpul stock on it. Originally it had just a full stock. No, correction. It was a takedown, duh. So it had the separate stock, but it was black. But it wouldn't, it didn't have a way to connect the barrel to the stock like this. So with that other gun, you would have had to keep the pieces separate. This gun, obviously, you can attach them together. So to me, this is the perfect survival gun, especially if you have a suppressor on this, because it's semi-automatic. You got 10 rounds of 22 long rifle, which is pretty deadly, especially out of a rifle. It's actually very deadly. It's almost like a mini assault rifle. You can carry 3 magazines in the stock. If I can get this open really quick here. 3 10-round magazines in the stock plus 1 in the gun, so you've got 40 rounds on the gun. Or you can carry a box of ammo and one magazine, like a box of 50 22 long rifle. It's like that big. But yeah, this is a sweet gun. Extremely accurate. Anyway, it has to be locked back. I got this thing recently, so still getting used to it. You can see me fool around on camera. Make a fool of myself. Yeah, this thing is awesome. So like I said, this is like the hallmark of the bug out bag. It's pretty lightweight. I wish it... I like the scope, but the problem for me is if I'm in a survival situation and this scope breaks, I'm screwed because I don't have a front sight. I don't have any sights. You know, no iron sights. So I might figure out a way to attach some sights on here. Still figuring that out, but it looks badass with the scope and no front sight. So anyway, yeah. And I have a big ass bag of 22 long rifle. There's hundreds of rounds in this. And it all fits in this medium-sized bag perfectly. And like I said, the problem is I'm too weak to carry this bag. It's way too heavy for me. There's no way. I can barely carry it out of the bloody house. Also, you can see in the SBR rifle compartment, you've got a nice solid strap that velcros around. And you can set it up in whichever section you want. For these 2-inch sections of MOLLE right here. 2 vertical rows, so you can place this strap wherever you like. And then down here on the bottom, this rifle stock is actually going into a pocket that's elevated from the bottom of the bag. So when you hit the bag down on the floor, the butt of the rifle is not hitting the floor, it's suspended in midair. So that's very nice. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Yeah. And you can use this compartment as a clothes hanger too, which I'm still trying to figure out how that works. Here's a better shot of the 1022 since I didn't properly show it on camera. So I was being not considerate of the viewers. Okay. So this is what it looks like when it's together or separated. So it's a pretty small package. It's a 16-inch barrel. I hope you can see that the whole thing in one frame. Pretty nice. The trigger is nice and crisp. I'm probably just going to stick to the original trigger because I don't like messing with that stuff. But yeah, pretty badass. If I can get a suppressor, this would be the ultimate survival gun because that would be super quiet. Unfortunately, here in California, that's only a fantasy. Sweet. Yeah, I think it was like, this thing was pretty expensive. I think the gun itself was like 400 something. Stock was like $100. This is the Magpul backpacker stock in FDE tan. This scope was probably like $150. So and after all the taxes and fees and stuff, I think I was coming up on $1,000 for this thing. Maybe like $700, $800 for the whole package. So money well spent, I should say. And I've taken her out on the range, and I need to dial in the scope a little bit better, but she's ready to go. She's accurate. And I have this set up so where on the bottom the buckle is coming from all the way in the back, but here the buckle is coming from towards the front. So this buckle is not even done. That way I can zip up and down without that, interfering, and this stops it right down here. So I hope you understand what I just said, because that was a very clumsy explanation. Alright, almost done here. I wish these grab handles were a little more sturdy. They kind of feel like they're just too small for the bag. But I guess they get the job done. So anyway, and on the back panel, I keep important documents. I have a world map. I have my birth certificate. I just showed my name on YouTube. Great. This is another world map, and this is a train schedule for the train that goes out of my town. This has some outerwear, I got a boonie hat in OD green, or range green, I can't remember. A gray beanie made by 511, thank you very much. And a inner layer for the beanie. I think this is also 511. I'm such a 511 fanboy, it's not even funny. And I have a 511 balaclava in dark navy, specifically not black, because black stands out. Dark navy is the perfect color for nighttime. And I have a 511 Middle Eastern looking scarf here. Love the color gray because it blends in with anything. Woodland, desert, urban, anywhere. And I have a Gomboy saw. I've been meaning to get a sheath for this. It's like 150 bucks. And that's it for the whole bag. So if you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Your patience. Going through all my stuff and junk. But I've wanted to do this video for a long time to get my bug out bag complete and go through it, show you guys what I have, and just relish in my success. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, I've been looking forward to this for a while. Getting to finally do a video with a complete bug out bag. The same bag I wanted, the same color. Everything is perfect, like I said, except for the first aid kit, which needs some improvement. But, I have enough first aid stuff there where you can get the idea of how it should look. So, anyway, guys, one last point. So, like I said, this is too big, too heavy, so I need to get rid of some stuff, which I can't imagine doing because I've already pared down my stuff enough to where I feel like I have the bare minimum of what I need, and it's still too heavy. That's the problem I have. So, in a perfect world, I would rather have a bag that's smaller than this, like the Amp 24 in the same color would be great. Or I was thinking the Rush 24 2.0 in the Python color, which I'll still have to do a video on the Rush 2.0. Kind of late to the game on that, but I bought one when it came out, so I've had one, and I think it's an excellent upgrade for sure to the original Rush bags. that's off topic, but that Brush 24 Python that I have, the 24 Brush 24 2.0, in that colored Python, that is a sexy bag, let me tell you. The problem that I have with that bag is it's got Molly on it, which gives you away as like a tactical dude, which may or may not matter. I don't really know if it matters that much, because, you know, in a survival situation, you know, it's life or death, so who's gonna give a shit if you have Molly on your bag, right? Or if you have camouflage or whatever. Um, but I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling on at this point, but with those smaller bags, I don't know if I'd be able to carry my Ruger 1022, because to me, that is like my rock for survival. You know, that's, you know, the last stand, the Alamo. You know, that's the one thing that I can have, that I can be comfortable, you know, surviving through an emergency. So I need to have that rifle. So I'm still figuring it out. Um, or the other option would be to keep this bag, pare the stuff down a lot to where it's light enough for me to carry, and I can still carry my Ruger 1022. I think that might be the best option at this point. But let me know what you know. Well, let me know what you think down in the comments. I know this video is long. Thanks for sticking around. If you're still watching, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So until next time, I will see you on the next one.